My name is Scott Bradley. I'm the creator of Postmodern Jukebox.
And I was like, baby, 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 oh, I'm a genie in a bottle.
I started kind of teaching myself piano and eventually got pretty good at it. Went to school for music and and then after school moved to New York City. I saw that there's a lot of people that were putting themselves on YouTube. I just figured, well, I'm not really getting any work. Like, what have I got to lose? And I uploaded a video on YouTube, just me doing like this kind of funny mashup thing that I used to do when I was a kid, of taking, modern day songs and playing them as ragtime. And it went viral. I didn't make any money off of it or anything, but I did see that there was potential to build something out of it. And then I realized at a certain point, I could kind of monetize it by, if I put out an album, for instance, or if I decided to start a Kickstarter.
That's why we're turning to Kickstarter, to help us realize our dream of making a Motown tribute to Nickelback into a real band.
I did a Kickstarter for one of my projects that was called A Motown Tribute to Nickelback. I found that if you can make a Kickstarter for that, you can make a Kickstarter for anything.
I've been wrong, I've been down, but till the bottom of every bottle.
Gradually, I kind of built this following and started coming up with different projects, different ways to engage that fan base.
Hey, I just met you.
I paid everybody in falafel sandwiches early on, but I always found that everybody was really excited about the project, which I thought was so cool. And, everybody was really a good sport, and we did it, and we didn't really think about it, Then, of course, years later, the project took off, and Postmodern Jukebox became, somewhat known all over the internet.
Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young.
Then, around 2013, that's when we had our biggest viral hit at the time. We did a cover of the Macklemore song, Thrift Shop.
Walking to the club like we're up, I'm such a big shot. I'm so pumped about the swag from the thrift shop.
And that went all over the internet, and that was a crazy feeling, because we had, I had some viral videos before, but nothing that got like 1 million in a week. And that's the moment that I realized that this could be a whole business. This wasn't just a flash in the pan YouTube thing.
Don't stop believing.
It was definitely very overwhelming to get to the point where all of a sudden I needed to expand the operation. I needed to bring on a team. I needed to give up control of a lot of things in order to, put my trust in other people. And that was a lot to kind of do. I was used to doing everything myself, and I did really until about 2014. And then I got management, then I had an agent, then I had lawyers, and then I had accountants and all these kind of things. So I was kind of working myself pretty hard too. I think that I put a lot of pressure on myself now that all of a sudden I had this opportunity to make the most of it. And I definitely put in a lot of hours, and I'm grateful for the experience, and I wouldn't have changed anything. I think that I needed to go through that.
Ice, ice, baby. Word to your mother.